And good morning, Scouters Mountain students, families, community members. Welcome to Friday. We made it through another week, a first Friday in November. It's great to see all of you again. Thanks for tuning into the morning messages. For today, it is Friday, November 6th, 2020. What a week it has been. Our first Friday in November, our first week in November. We've got an election going on as of right now. We do not know the results to that election. A lot of exciting times in our country right now. As I look outside, it is pouring down rain. I hope that stops later on today so you have a chance to get outside on this Friday and then over the weekend. I haven't checked the weather forecast. Hopefully it's not supposed to be rainy all weekend long. For those of you that are football fans, especially the Oregon Ducks like Mr. Long or the Oregon State Beavers, there is football this weekend too. The first football games are tomorrow, so a big weekend ahead as well. Hopefully you're off to a great Friday so far. Mr. Long, what do we need to know today? Well, let me tell you what you need to know today. As I mentioned before, November, not only a busy week to start November, but it's a busy month at Scouters Mountain. There's lots going on. We've got that election going on. We're still tabulating results as of right now on Friday when we're recording this. We've got the Day of Giving coming up. A lot of you are participating in that. You came and got your supplies. And as you got your supplies, maybe you got some things for a cookie kit or a kindness kit. Maybe you're going to make some cards for senior citizens. That is fantastic. We'll collect all of those in a couple of weeks from now. Veterans Day is coming up next Wednesday. So this coming Wednesday, today is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 5 more days. That's a day off from school. No online learning that day to celebrate our veterans and our country. No school on that day. I believe it's November 11th. Report cards are coming up the week after that. So right around Thanksgiving. It might be 2 weeks after that. Right around Thanksgiving time are report cards. In fact, report cards will be downloadable on Friday, November 20th. I know that date, Friday, November 20th. And then conferences are right after that, 24th and 25th, I believe, is when we are having our conferences. So Friday's the 20th, Saturday's the 21st, Sunday the 22nd. So the 23rd and 24th will be our conferences. Hopefully, families, you've received a sign-up link in order to do that. If you have not, please contact the office as conferences will be coming very soon. Also a big month because it's National Native American Heritage Month. I've been very impressed with what students have come up with to show off their knowledge of Native American Heritage Month. Of course, we always like to celebrate all the different cultures within our school. You're going to learn about another cultural tradition that's coming up here very soon in another culture within our school. We'll learn about that this morning in the morning messages as well. But American Heritage Month, we've learned quite a few things so far. Kids have come up with some great facts about different tribes that were native to Oregon, and we'll continue that this morning. Also, and I mentioned this before, if you look at November and you take out all the no school days, you don't count the weekends, of course, but November only has 14 school days in it. October, for comparison, had 21. So we've already, let's say, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we've already taken care of 5. There's only 9 left. So 9 school days where you actually go to school in November when you log on and go to school. So we've got November's going to go by pretty darn fast. Other things you need to know, supply pickups, as we talked about, they were yesterday. So the next ones won't be for 2 more weeks, November 17th and 19th. Supply pickups were your chance to, 1, get supplies from your teacher if they had them. And I believe this time we had them in kindergarten, 1st, 3rd, 2nd, 4th, and 5th. Did not have anything this time. They might next time. We don't know yet. It was also your chance to pick up supplies if you would like to participate in our Day of Giving and make a cookie kit at home or a kindness kit at home. If you would still like to do that, but you missed supply pickup, it's okay. Drop by the office sometime. I'm usually here until about 4 o'clock or so, at least every day, and we can give you the materials for those if you would still like to participate. They need to be turned in on November 17th and 19th, but if you'd still like to make a cookie kit for families in our area that could really use the extra support, or a kindness kit, please come by the office. We'll give those materials to you. Questions, you can always email Mr. Long. You know how to get a hold of me by now. There's the email address, longc@k12.or.us. Who's celebrating a birthday this week? Well, let's see. We've had most of the birthdays that have taken place already. Austin and Samuel had their birthdays way back on Monday. Hopefully they had a great birthday. Erin Hamlin celebrated her birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Erin, who turned 7 years old on Thursday. So did Cannon, had his birthday in kindergarten. Congratulations to them. Hopefully they had great birthdays. And then coming up in 2 days from now, actually 1 day from now, tomorrow, Arthur's birthday in first grade, Sophia's birthday in kindergarten. Happy birthday to all of you as well. Hopefully you got your little message in your mailbox from me. I hope you got it. And your little prize. I miss seeing all of you. If we were at school, you'd be getting a birthday pencil and recognized in front of the whole school during our Friday Howl assemblies. We can't have those right now, so I'm sending you little treats in the mail. Hopefully you checked your mailbox, were able to get that. Of course, it is still Native American Heritage Month. We talked about that throughout November is Native American Heritage Month. And remember what we did before. We talked about Native American traditions. And as we said last time, most tribes have their own individual celebrations, but many of the holidays have common themes. Native American holidays often celebrate nature, the spiritual world, or ancestors. Popular holidays in the Native American culture might honor the sun, the rain, or crops needed to live. Most of these holidays last for a week rather than a single day. So we know that Native Americans, just like other cultures, had their own traditions and celebrations. So as part of your daily challenge, you were asked right here, many Native American tribes had their own unique celebrations or traditions. Does your family have a special celebration or a tradition that's unique to your family? Send Mr. Long a photo or a video telling him about it. We got a couple of great answers here. Let me show you these. This is Kate Jansen. That's her right there holding her dog with her whole family right there. She says her favorite family tradition is going to Sun River every summer where they can do biking and hiking and swimming. It's great to see the Jansen family there. I know at least Mom is celebrating a big baseball World Series win for the Dodgers. She's a big Dodger fan. And Kate, one of our most loyal viewers of the morning messages and most loyal participants. She always participates. I sure appreciate about her. She's won awards for that and deserves them every time. Great to see the Jansen family right here on screen. Also, this is a great one from Nikhil. That's him down in the bottom right corner. He is a 5th grader. And I think this is great. We're going to talk more about this in upcoming morning messages. But he says, my favorite holiday and family tradition is celebrating Diwali. Diwali means Festival of Lights and is an Indian festival celebrating the victory of light over darkness and good over evil. It is also the beginning of the Indian New Year. We light diyas, I hope that's how you pronounce it, which are candles. And my mom usually cooks a special Indian meal. This year, it's on November 14th, which would be 1 week from tomorrow. We spend lots of time together as a family, and we have lots of fun. Diwali is something we're going to talk about more. We want to honor all the cultures and traditions within our school because there are so many of them. So that'll be a good daily challenge. And for next week, we'll learn more about Diwali and other families. I'm sure we have other families who celebrate that holiday as well and have that custom within their family. So we'll talk more about Diwali coming up next week, but that might be a fun thing for you to look up while you're at home this weekend to learn more about the Indian culture. And great insight from Nikhil. I'm glad that he shared that today. So what is your new daily challenge? Well, I noticed that yesterday was a kind of a unique day. So we went away from cultural celebrations for our daily challenge. And for Monday, here you go. Did you know that yesterday, being Thursday, was also National Donut Day? That's right. I looked it up. It's for real. Who doesn't love donuts? Send Mr. Long a photo or a video of you celebrating National Donut Day, even if by the time we get the photo or the video, it's a few days late because it was yesterday. But let's see how many students, how many families can send in photos or videos of you enjoying National Donut Day. I'm sure we'll get quite a few of these. Now, you can use donuts from the store. You can use donuts from a donut shop. Doesn't matter to me. Let's see what you get for National Donut Day. Look forward to seeing those over the weekend. I always love getting emails from all of you. And so we know for next time that you can send them to me at longc@nclac.k12.or.us. But before we do that, I always like to post some catch-up photos or videos as well. Now, I've been asking people who won a Mountain Dew Award at last Friday's assemblies, when we mail those home or you come pick them up during your supply pickups, please send me a picture of you with your award at home. And we got some of them. Let's take a look at some of these. There's Sari, who won this award for participating in the morning messages, which she does quite often, brand new to 5th grade. I'm so looking forward to meeting Sari in person. She always participates in the morning messages, but so far we've only been able to do this virtually. I have never met Sari, I don't believe, in person. Can't wait to do that when we finally get a chance to come back to school in person, which is hopefully coming soon. There's Jordan. I've met her in person before. She's a returning Scouters Mountain student now in 4th grade. She won an award for showing extra kindness. Great job in Miss Rowley's room. There's her showing off that award. This is Juliana here. Now notice that is not a Mountain Dew award. Juliana was lucky enough to have her name drawn out of the buckets at our Friday Howl meeting on Friday. And you can see down in her hand in the lower corner, she got a certificate for free ice cream, got a free ice cream cone out of that. Congratulations, Juliana. And that was just for being her. She got her name drawn out of the bucket. Everybody's name is in those buckets, I promise. And we draw a few of them every Friday Howl meeting, which usually happens the last Friday of every month. Although the last Friday of November, we're not at school because it's that Friday of Thanksgiving week. So we will do it the following Friday, which I think is December 4th. That's when we'll have our next Friday Howl meeting. And maybe you can have your name drawn out of the bucket and get a free ice cream cone at Baskin Robbins as well. There's Ethan Perez. He got his for Miss Matthews. What a great smile right there. His award for kindness. We got his reaction. His dad was filming him as he was watching the Friday Howl meeting. It was fun to see him be surprised as he was receiving his award. Let's see if we can read that there. Every day, Ethan greets everyone with a hello. He is kind and encourages his peers. His smile makes others happy. Look at that big smile right there for Ethan. Great job, Ethan, winning that award. Again, we'll hand out our other Mountain Dew awards, our next round of them, at the end of November, beginning of December. So look for those. There's where you can send in your pictures for National Donut Day or your videos. Also send in your pictures. If you won an award at an assembly, send in a picture of you holding that award proudly. We'll get that on the morning messages as well. But there's the address you send those to. You know that by now. Let's get to name that Scouters Mountain Elementary mystery staff member. The clues you had last time, this person does not have her own classroom. Favorite fast food was Menchie's. Favorite hobbies include reading and gardening. Favorite snacks, Chicago mixed popcorn. Now, if you don't know what Chicago mixed popcorn is, that's a combination of cheese popcorn and caramel corn. They mix it all into one bag, and it's addicting. I can't keep my hands out of it whenever I get a batch of that. Chicago mixed popcorn, if you never had that, I would recommend that as a snack. Here's your big hint. Not a teacher, but works with many students. Who could this be? And there's the big one. Her last name has the name of a fruit in it. Now, we don't have a Mrs. Banana or Mrs. Watermelon or Mrs. Peach. So who is this teacher that has a fruit in her last name, works with many students at school, does not have her own classroom? Well, I didn't put the answer right here because some of you figured it out yourselves. There's Kate Jansen who sent this in. Who is it? Mrs. Pearson. Although it's pronounced Pearson, she does have the word pear at the beginning of her name. Notice that. Good job, Kate. You figured it out. It is Mrs. Pearson. Also, there's Nikhil again. He put pear all in caps. He figured it out. It is Mrs. Pearson. Where is Mrs. Pearson? In fact, there she is right there. Let's take a look at Mrs. Pearson. Wave to the camera, Mrs. Pearson. Oh, great to see you. Look at that. And a kiss to the camera. Always great to see Mrs. Pearson. Thanks for checking in. Who solved that mystery? Well, we had quite a few of you who figured it out. Sari figured it out. So did Kate. We knew that. Genevieve from first grade, always reliable. She figured it out. Nikhil, we saw his answer. Juliana, who we saw earlier in a picture, and her sister Elisa figured it out. All of you figured out the mystery staff member, but can you figure out this one? Let's see who we have this time. This mystery staff member that you can turn in your answer over the weekend and be ready for Monday. Again, does not have her own classroom. Okay, so probably an assistant, not one of our teachers. Favorite fast food? She says, no, I don't try to eat that. I don't want to eat fast food. It's usually not good for you. I agree. Although I don't try to avoid it. I eat it way too often, as I'm sure some of you do too. Favorite hobbies include reading and cooking. Her favorite snacks are almonds, peanuts, likes all kinds of nuts. And here is your big hint about this one. She helps in the resource room. So those of you who visit Mrs. Paez probably know who this is. She helps in the resource room. This time, her last name is also a famous brand of soup. Do we have a Mrs. Progresso at school? No, I don't think we do. Who could that be? Last name is also a famous brand of soup. You'll have to think about that. Who is our mystery staff member? I'm not going to tell you right now. Nice try. But you can send your answers to longc@nclac.k12.or.us. Can't wait to see what you come up with. Always love hearing from you over the weekends. So now your assignment, send in photos or videos of you enjoying yesterday's National Donut Day And who is our mystery staff member? Who could that be? Well, you'll have to figure that out. Famous brand of soup. Who is that? Okay, I don't think we have a Mrs. Chunky Soup or a Mrs. Tomato. It's a brand name, not a kind of soup, a brand name. All right, let's wrap up the show like we always do with our joke of the day. And our joke of the day comes from Jordan Kroll. We saw her earlier showing off her Mountain Dew Award. And Jordan from 4th grade asked a great question. Why was the math book sad? Why would the math book be sad? Okay, it's got addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, fractions. Fractions. Was the math book fractured because of fractions? I don't know, Jordan. Why was the math book sad? Because it had so many problems in it. Oh, well, that makes sense. I would be sad if I had a lot of problems. A math book definitely has a lot of problems. Great job, Jordan. Excellent. If you have a joke of the day, make sure you email it or send a video of you telling it to Miss Long. Those are my favorite ones. Hopefully we get some more of those coming up. Send a video of you telling your joke to me, and we'll make sure to get it on these morning messages. There's where you send it. You know that by now. We don't have to spend any more time on that. And that is the end of the morning messages for today. It is Friday, November 6th, as we end another week of distance learning. My goodness, we are already in November. And as we said before, November 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, that's 5 days down out of the 14. That means only 9 more days in November that you need to log in for distance learning. We've got conferences coming up. We've got Veterans Day next week. So we've got some days off. So you want to be doing your best in those days that we are in school, like today. Get all of your distance learning work done. I wouldn't be going outside right now. It's pouring right now as I look outside, but hopefully that'll clear off and you can get some fresh air. Have a great Friday today. Get all of your work done. Enjoy the weekend. Find some donuts over the weekend for National Donut Day. That was yesterday. And I can't wait to see all of you right back here on Monday morning.